Welcome to Creative Pages with Catherine Live. I'm Catherine, and we are streaming the May 2024 Creative Memories virtual crop. I'm getting ready to do sketch number 3, and what are we working with? We are working with birds and blossoms for this collection, or for this, oh my goodness, this sketch. I'm getting tired. It's been a day. But I'm going to get through this one and the last one also because I want to take a little break this weekend and I need to get through these tonight in order to be able to do that. So we're going to do it. We're going to power through. I've got them all designed and ready to go. It's just a matter of streaming them out to all of you, and I hope you enjoy seeing my interpretation of these sketches. If you do, please subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. I sure do appreciate those of you that already are subscribers coming back to watch my interpretations. Okay, this one was different. It's got like all these stripes running down the back, and then it's got something going here and something, our photos going across, and I really looked at this one quite a bit and had not a super hard time dissecting it, but this one I try to be a little more thoughtful about, I guess. I'm thoughtful about all of my page layouts, but I'm on fumes with this collection, to be honest with you all. And I was getting down to the nitty gritty of my paper. So as you can, well, I don't know if you can actually see it yet, but I had to miter a piece together to create a second 12-inch sheet of paper. So the left side is 7 3/4, and the right side was 6 inches. And I just took my tape runner, I ran it through this piece here to hold my two papers together to create a 12-inch piece. I did do this on my 13 by 13 cutting mat, so that way I knew I made sure I got it straight. So this is with the robins and this blue one with the birdhouses and the birds. It's a light blue. Backside is our yellow gingham, which is going to be the right side of our page. But this left side is the one that's kind of not even exact. Well, I guess maybe it is exactly half and half because this was my 6-inch piece. So you have 6 inches of each. And I also pulled in kind of what I had left of this collection. So I'll show you as we go along. I had some laser cut borders, so I'm incorporating some of those. I also am incorporating the paper with the stripes on it that had the white with the green leaves on the back of it. That one, you're going to see again this weekend. I'm not going to tell you on what, but that's partially why I'm on fumes with this collection. But I really wanted to bring this in to do some of the work as well for some of those stripes. And instead of running all my stripes vertically, I actually am going to run some horizontally as well, just to give some extra movement through our page. I do want to make sure I'm reasonably centered with this. Okay, because I have a couple of 4-inch mats also to put down. Let me get my laser cut. These laser cut borders are double-sided, so I've opted to use the blue side going down through the center of my page. So I'm kind of lining up the midpoint of the circle in the center of the flower between both of my pages here. And then I have two 4x6 mats. This one is from our robin paper as well. I had another piece, actually I had almost a full sheet of this one, not quite. This is going to hit the top of the page because this one is also 4x6. Walk in the Woods is good for the soul. This is one of our mats from our mat pack. It has the same saying on the other side with some green foliage there. And these are going to run up and down right here. I think I was going to put it, yeah. So this way we're kind of creating also some lines with our underlying paper as well. So this is about a 1/2 inch. This one was a 1/2 inch, and then you'll create another 1/2 inch with your mats as well. And then you almost have another 1/2 inch here. And then you're continuing to go over. And then I had this piece of the green paper with the florals on the back of it. This one is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I probably had it left over from doing a card maybe. But that one's going down up here. And then this one has the birds on the back as well, but we're going to have the craft paper side up. And that's going to go on to the right side of our left page. So now you can maybe see where we're going here a little bit better. Let me flip everything over and get some tape runner onto everything and get this put down. And then we're going to go to our other side where hopefully I don't confuse you all, because we're not going to have this much. We're not going to be going as, what is it, vertically? Yes, we're going to be going more horizontally on the other side. But bear with me. I know it's not really following the sketch super closely, but you know, the part of the sketches are you can turn them, you can interpret them how you wish, and that is what I am doing. And also I needed to work with what I had left in the collection as well. So these two are going to go straight up through our page here. This one is going to go here because, you know, like you don't want it to disappear on the page. We need to use the opposite side. And we'll center that kind of just eyeballing it as well, and about 3/4 of an inch in from the edge of the page. But remember, this top one is just a little bit wider and a little bit shorter than our other ones. So we're going to give it about, you know, that little 1/8 of an inch on either side, looking up through the mat here. So photo mats, and then our journal box. Left side of our page here. And now I'm going to bring in the right side, which is our complete page. And I had another laser cut border here, and it had some blue robin's eggs in a nest, or I guess maybe some dove or something eggs, but we're going to use the blue eggs because of course we have the robins on the opposite side of the page. I also had another strip. This one is 12 inches by 1.5 inches that we're going to run up our page a little bit here, and then I had 1 inch left from the robin page. You can see it was going the opposite direction also. And finally we had some, I don't know if those are baby cardinals, I don't know, birds with some blue flowers, because of course we're continuing the blue theme, kind of just bringing that back in. I think I almost feel like I want to put these two down first, but actually I want to see quickly here where I am putting my mats. Again, I think it was going in between, so you can see a little bit of this. So this needs to come down a little bit further. And my other one goes up over this other one, so that way you can see some of that as well. Okay, that's not right. Maybe I had this one down. There we go. So that way you can still see the stripe going through our page with some of the blue base showing still, and our extra strips that we had to run through as well. Okay, there we go. And I also have a little birds and blossoms we're going to add, and I almost feel like, let me bring in this left side a moment, because I almost think I put my brown strip down before. Hang on. Nope, it was up because of this mat here, and this one's here, so that's going there. Okay. Whew. Told you I was a little bit tired tonight, so just want to make sure I get it the way I remember having it. Get my repositionable tape here. We're going to get these two borders down first, and then we'll get everything else down. You probably could use your regular tape runner for this, but I'm going to use the repositionable. It's just easier with these pieces that are cut a little bit differently, if you will. Lining up the top part of the wings at the top of the page there, running across, and then grabbing my nests here. We're going to get this one down across the bottom of the page. Okay, some of these extra leaves at the top here as well. There we go. Okay, and now watching where my leaves are going at the bottom here, because I have two little leaves at the bottom edges here that stick down a little bit further. And I make sure my upper leaves are sticking as well. All right. Next I need to get this other part in here. Okay. So I need this one roughly, okay, right above this point of my bird feeder. Okay. Sometimes it's good to look at your paper and see if you can find a point in the pattern of where to place things, because that's going to make your life easier. There's that one strip. And now this other one is towards the bottom here. There we go. Getting that one down next. Okay, it looks like this top edge isn't quite straight, so it's just as well that we're covering it anyways. Go ahead and turn over your mats and we'll get some tape runner going on those. We do want to see a little bit of the blue coming through, like I said, because we want our paper to show. But remember, these are 4x6 mats, and so you are going to have them touching through the middle as well here. But I was able to give it about a 1/2 inch here, and I've got about 1/4 of an inch before my green starts. And then we'll see what we get at the top here. We've got about 1/4 of an inch at the top as well from my leaf on my laser cut here. Making sure I'm not putting my birds on upside down. But I also liked using these striped mats because that also creates some of that extra movement through the page, and it'll frame our photos nicely with our birds as well. And then, like I said, we have this little birds and blossoms that we're going to go ahead and place down here. There's a smaller title on our page, but I thought it still works. It brings in the colors still again. I will show you this one up close as well. Here we go. And then we'll bring in both pages to see together. Let me clean some of this up. And I'll also bring in the sketch for you all as well. Here we go. All right, what do y'all think? Leave me a thumbs up if you like it. So you can see, remember, we're going to be a little bit apart on our album. We have the movement going this way on this side, this way on this other side, but our lines are running in the direction that the other page is. So it kind of keeps the flow going with your eye nicely as well. Here's the sketch, and you can see they had what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photos. I have 4. I have where 7 photos can go, larger photos, but I still, kept with some of the horizontal and vertical that was going on with the page. So leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and I will be back in just a few minutes with sketch number 4. Thank you so much for watching with me. Until next time.